Prepare for carnage on and off the pitch at a derby that you never knew about until now.
This is the second division of the Norwegian League.
The scenes for the final goal nearly cancelled the game.
Stadium officials are saying it might be off.
The special thing with football is nobody knows if you're going to go up, down or round and sideways in the same tier. But imagine there was one small positive after your club was relegated. Let me introduce you to Vålerenga, a club that prides itself as being the biggest team in Oslo. The problem is they're not. After a shock fall last season to Norway's second tier in a relegation playoff match which they lost on penalties. Yep, I know, disaster. Within the second division, there's also another Oslo club called Lyn. They see themselves as higher class, representing the west side of the city. Their red and white scarves inside the ground exert their potent club style. After 16 years, these two teams never faced. So imagine you're a 10-year-old fan. The next time you watch the derby of your city, you're 26. I simply had to be there.
A football club has invited me to watch what they call the coolest derby in Scandinavia. Well, I've got a flight there in 30 minutes. Let's make a move.
Is it just me who seems to always leave it late? Anyway, I made it. And the funny thing about this airline is they actually went on strike mid-flight. So I landed to a notification saying I had no way back. I seem to be the only one in the airport who'd flown in for this game, but that's what makes it so special.
Getting through passport control is always funny because they're asking you, what are you doing here? And you're like, yeah, I'm watching football. And they're like, well, what football? It's the Oslo derby.
Because I'm starting a series called Derby Battles. And this is episode 1, where I'll attend some of the world's biggest rivalries in order to find the greatest match in the world. Ever since I was a kid, I've been obsessed with what happens when two rivals face off. I'll be ranking each match by location, which involves the beauty of the city whilst reviewing the food and drink I'll have throughout the day. Then there's the football. Loads of goals, last minute winners, tackles flying. These all contribute to a higher score out of 10. Finally, the last ranking will be on atmosphere. I'm talking choreo, displays, decibel level. The more mayhem in the stands, the better. You'll be coming with me on every step. Welcome to Derby Battles.
Good morning in Oslo. It's Derby Day. We're about to play a quick game. 3 truths, 1 lie. The biggest export of salmon in the world is this country, Norway. Second one, if you flip Norway on a map, you'd actually end up in Rome. Third one, if you go to a bar here and say you love Erling Haaland, they give you a free shot. And finally, every year, this country donates a Christmas tree that goes in the middle of Trafalgar Square. Which one's the lie? It's actually the Erling Haaland one. They don't give you a free shot. It's too expensive alcohol here.
It's time to review the location. Now, Norway's beautiful, but could I say the same for the capital? I mean, reviews online were mixed, with most saying just bring a lot of money. First up was the Opera House, but apparently something more eventful occurs here than just classical music.
They do a Red Bull diving competition, but it's not your usual diving. It's who can belly flop the best.
It was time to embrace the culture and hop in the sauna. Why did I take my camera in thinking this wouldn't happen?
Hello, mate. You good? Yeah. The phone is steaming for a reason. Welcome to Åkers River. Apparently people come here, get their fishing rod out, and they're looking to catch some salmon. And you know what? That gives me an idea. Let's go try some.
So we went into Oslo's finest food court before attempting the freshest salmon.
They actually asked me, do I want it medium or well done? No one's ever asked me that, but it was so soft. Now I can understand what Norway is all about.
Food was great, but the reviews weren't lying. Finally, it was time to go to the supporters club. And as I entered, something else caught my eye. Unfortunately, United were on TV.
I didn't know Norway loved Manchester United so much.
Fortunately, United lost. My dad gave me one request: review the local beer.
He's not missing much.
With all tasks complete, it was time for our first score.
Today we're going to find out how much the fans really want to get promotion.
First versus 7th, it's time for the football review. I arrived at Intility Stadium whilst crowds began to build up. I entered through media, put on my bib, and checked out the pitch for the first time. I bumped into 2 of the youngest media pros I've ever seen.
Vålerenga to win 3-1. At least gonna be 1 red card and lots of cards, yeah. Atmosphere, the best in Norway.
This guy is the Haaland of football punditry.
This will be one for the grandkids.
One for the grandkids, I love that.
Then it started to pack out inside. Just check out the welcoming the ultras gave the players for training. The pre-match ritual Vålerenga have is something I've never seen at a derby before. The away end put together a beautiful display of red and white before the tifo was unleashed on the other side.
Piecing together what is a statement. We begin derby battles with a blast. Red and white versus blue and red. The Lyn fans clapping on. It may be second tier, but bragging rights in this city are 90 minutes from being decided.
So we're underway with a misty sky from the flares.
It's the away side Lyn to kick us off.
Vålerenga with a beautiful display, but could this play against them here?
There's currently smoke on the pitch. Lyn have scored! Lyn have scored! I don't believe it. There's smoke on the field. You can't see what's going on.
Controversy in Oslo. Without VAR in the second tier, the goal has to stand.
2 minutes into the game, carnage on the field.
The madness begins with Lynn given an early lead, and they are simply loving it. Vålerenga continue to push for that equaliser till a shot landed in 20 minutes later.
Absolutely brilliant finish. Picked that one out. And that's the reaction Vålerenga needed in the Oslo derby. Fireworks are coming out too. And there could be another now. It's in. It's in.
2 minutes, 2 goals. The home team paint Oslo blue. Surely it only goes one way from here.
Lynn have hit the bar. But they want more now, and they've got it. They've got it. 2-2.
The very next attack, Lynn respond again.
28 minutes gone. Look at the pyro show. These away fans are absolutely loving it.
Lynn come back again. The Western boys enter half-time with belief.
Derby Battles has started off to a flyer, 2-2.
Now this break calls for our atmosphere review, and I can easily confirm this is Norway's craziest match.
You just have to appreciate the football, the tifo, the pyro, the fans, the atmosphere.
On a world stage, it's getting an 8.0, but you won't believe what happens in the second half before our football review.
Check out the display for the second half. There's fireworks on the field here. Oh my word, this is pretty spectacular. Take a bow, the Oslo derby.
The match was paused. The referee, players, and even linesmen were just soaking up the fireworks show. We switched sides for the second half, and it seemed the right call already.
And in! Vålerenga does it! Here he comes, towards the fans. That is magic. One of the ultras is running to celebrate. Here come the police. Oh my word.
The ultra got in, celebrated, and got out safely. Pure emotion as Vålerenga lead again 3-2.
A goal in front of the fans. Check out the fans and what it means. They're doing a team talk on the pitch. I said this game wasn't going to end 2-2, and there might be even more. Oh my word. Nearly.
And check out this goal ritual.
Every time there's a goal, they do that. This is a goal, isn't it? I'm calling it now. Oh, good save. Taken short. It's clever. Oh.
The Blues continue to push, and we're getting close to killing off the game.
The away fans might be losing.
That didn't stop Lynn with their creative celebrations.
These Vålerenga fans have never stopped singing.
On the right wing here to turn Oslo blue.
That's what he does. Unbelievable. Derby day. Derby complete. Abdullahi shocks the stadium. The Oslo derby has not disappointed as we see our 6th goal of the game.
To win your team the game, with finishes like that, we could be looking at a high football rating.
Wow, they've just put a statement up. They're speaking on the commentary board saying that the game might be cancelled because of the pyro. It's the 83rd minute. I can't believe it.
Luckily, they dragged out the added time board, so the game will continue.
The fans are walking together. As the full-time whistle goes, they are champions and they are having a party of their life. Oslo is blue. They have done it. Lynn had their moments in the first half, but they prevailed. Look, oh no, what's going on here?
Our secret European derby has completely exceeded expectations, ending with 6 goals and so many stories. The football is getting an 8.8 out of 10. We won't beat that score in a long time. Memories for life for my first time in Norway. Comment where next, and
If you enjoyed this video, click here too. I think you'll like that game as well. Thank you for watching. See you in a bit. Bye-bye from the capital.